Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another Future Vision podcast. For those that don't know and that just jumped on now, this platform is just all about shining light on our upcoming athletes climbing the ranks. So if you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. But we'll kick things off. Want to welcome back Shone, co-host. Welcome back, Docs.
Pleasure to be here.
This next one that we got up, man, I'm really grateful for this one. This kid, I've been actually watching his, journey in the juniors, and for him to even come on our podcast is really massive, especially for our Polynesians, and I'm sure all our young athletes that are in this sport. I'm going to be grateful to be able to listen to this guy's his backstory. But yeah, so our next gender, we got basketball. And this kid is probably every time I see it, he's like the face of Australian basketball in Queensland. He just shows up, pops up. And to me as a parent, myself, when I look at this, man, it makes me proud seeing a Pacific Islander, showing up on our Australian platforms. But yeah, next we got Roman Siulepa. Welcome, boss.
Thank you.
Welcome, bro.
Thanks, he's for jumping on, Doc. So there's actually a backstory to this. I was just telling the boys, I actually had no connections to get to this guy. I actually messaged him through Instagram, and I actually thought I was just gonna get the scene in it. That's it, because that's the point that always happens, But which I don't mind, So I thought I'd just give it a crack, and man, for you to actually take it on and come on, man, this means a lot, and not just to myself, but I'm sure a lot of the listeners out there too, bro.
All good.
Before we carry on, could you able to just give us a little intro, just of your where you're from and where you grew up and all that?
I'm Roman Siulepa. I was born in Sunnybank. I grew up in Inala from early ages, and then we moved to the Gold Coast for a bit. Then we moved back here, close to family in Upper Mount Gravatt, and then we just stayed around that area ever since then. So it's been good, yeah.
So you're from Inala?
Hey,
We're from brothers there. Somebody said no, I didn't even know that, man. That's cool, man.
you have siblings in that as well, bro? Or
Yeah.
you one?
Yeah, I have two sisters.
Yeah.
So they're older as well. So
Hey.
it was a hard time growing up. But
Yeah.
it's all good.
Hey, you're the favorite child, dude.
And you're full Samoan?
Yeah, full SAR. So
Samoan.
Nice. How did it start? When did basketball come into play?
So I played rugby all through my juniors, I don't know, since I could run and stuff. So
Oh, yeah.
my parents were keen. I don't even know, when it was touch, because I remember I used to play touch, but I didn't like doing this. So there was this one game I was playing, and I was in the tree. I was climbing the tree, and my sister came over. She's just yelling at me, "What are you doing?" And then the next season we played tackle, and that's when I started liking it. And I was like,
Oh, yeah.
And
What junior club was that?
I played at Helensvale Hogs.
Oh, yeah.
my
Hornets.
junior, and then I went to Kuma Crushers for a bit, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. And did you love the game at the time, or were you just sort of doing it because you had to, or was it fun?
So my dad is real big on rugby, so
Yeah.
he just said, go play rugby. I was like, sweet as, and I played it for a while. And then my sisters always played basketball.
Oh, so
And,
that's where it comes in.
I'm really competitive, and I never liked being the worst at anything. And I remember we used to play basketball at a hoop at the front, and they used to always kill me. I'd go and start crying to my mom, I hate this. And then, I just took it for myself to get better than them.
Yeah.
And then, that's how basketball really started. And then,
So that's cool, man. So your sisters were always playing b-ball, and you were actually the rugby player in your family,
they were in and out of both, but
Yeah.
they were more basketball, yeah.
Oh, so basketball was already introduced into your family, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool, man. So when did it actually, because I know through your whole juniors, because we were just talking before, you were playing rugby union
Yeah.
and basketball, when was the actual age when you had to actually make the decision, which sport am I gonna pick?
I think when I was in year 10, in year 10, I remember in year 9 I played both when I moved to Stay High, and then year 10 I sort of started to get a bit better. Like, was obviously pretty serious about the sport, and then I got given like an opportunity to go to the AIS and live down there.
Yeah.
So I moved down there for 3 months, and that was basically me making my decision and choosing basketball.
Yeah.
So then, I came back after that because it didn't really sort of suit me and my like living style. So came back from there, and then I don't know, like this year I decided to pick up rugby again, my boys.
Yeah?
So yeah,
Oh,
but
no.
last year.
Oh, last year. Yeah.
during the
So
season,
you're playing rugby again?
Yeah, well, last year with the boys.
Yeah, last year with the boys. Oh, yeah. Because you finished school last year, hey? Or the year before?
Yeah, finished last year, yeah.
Oh, nice.
So during that break where you went from that basketball sort of period where you went to AIS, then what was it that like sort of made it hard for you? Was it the living away from parents?
Yeah, I guess sort of just the community aspect. Like when you're at the institute, like you have your boys there and like it's more just basketball. And like you sort of don't get that outside perspective. Like I came back home and then I have all my boys and I can still do basketball.
Oh,
but
yep.
Yeah, so.
And then what sort of turned you off it when you went back to union? Was it because you had to just pick the one sport at school?
Oh, no, I always loved basketball.
Yeah.
But now my boys, I remember I came back and I was watching the footy and I was just itching. Like I was like, like some of my closest mates are out there. Like, and like for basketball, like it's easy. You can get the ball, you can do whatever.
Yeah.
But like in rugby, like when someone's like doing something, like you actually have to put your body on the line and like vouch for your teammates and like stuff like that. And I was fine doing that because it was with my closest boys, like my cousins, some of my family. So.
Oh, true. So pretty much you're at a school age, you're sort of enjoying yourself, just loving the environment, the camaraderie with the boys. Yeah. And then obviously after school, you had to really make that decision where it was, which is going to make a bit of living for yourself and your family and your opportunity. And that's when you picked basketball, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
That's cool, man. So we'll take it back. So like, we'll just get into like, because I know basketball it's really expensive, eh?
Yeah.
Like the financial aspects of that.
Yeah.
But when you take it, like, were you playing basketball when you were playing as a young junior? How was that like with financial, like with basketball and rugby?
Yeah, I was lucky enough to be privileged enough to have parents that work enough so I can financially keep us stable whilst also paying for my sports. So I was pretty lucky in that aspect. So yeah, that was pretty much it. I just went to work and
What sort of impact did mum and dad have on sporting and life for you?
Yeah, so like my parents have always been hard on me, like growing up, like because they know how competitive I am, they know how hard I am on myself. So their impact's been pretty surreal for what I am now, and it's really good to reflect on like how I was brought up, and like some of it I don't agree with, some of it it's like I wish they didn't do that, but at the end of the day, like I am where I am because of my parents, and I'm grateful for that. So yeah.
Oh, that's cool, man. I can definitely relate with you with that sort of aspect in life. Where when I was growing up as a kid, my dad and mum did things that like I didn't agree with.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, they do it because they think at the time it's the right thing for you, and they do it with a good heart. Like all our parents do. They do it with a good heart. But sometimes there's other people out there that might know a bit better, a bit more skillful than what they are.
Yeah.
And when they get to that stage where they can understand them, bro, like it seems like you guys got a good connection.
I mean, like it is true how that's just the islander way. I think, like that hard love that our parents do, different. Like you look at now with the new generation coming in, it's like, man, and if they got a taste of what
these guys just get hidings, bro.
See, like that. But like, it's hard to see that in the new generation. Hey, it's just like, just go have fun, But back then, man, your friends was like, you be man of the match. You walk into the car, you cop it all. Nah, that's cool, man. So, you able to take us through? If you had for your juniors highlights, what was probably the biggest one for you, like as a highlight you always remember? Because I know you've played a lot of, rep and all that. But what's probably the biggest one that stands out for you in your juniors?
Basketball.
Yeah, or any. It can be any. It's just something that one of those things that you'll remember forever.
No, probably it was probably rugby. Like last year, obviously we went undefeated until like the last game against Nudgee, and then like we lost to Nudgee, and like I just remember like being in that shed and like we're all crying, like we're all like bawling our eyes out, and like just giving each other the respect that we deserve, like after a big hard-earned season, and like just all in together, and it was just really surreal because like I picked rugby for this reason, like for all my boys and stuff, and it was funny because like the same night we were all laughing and mucking around and stuff. It was just, that was probably something I'll remember till I stopped playing sports. Just like even in the bad moments, you can find something good. So
there's more to it than just the game.
Man, guys, give credit to you, man, for that, because usually it's always, to me, when people tell me highlights, they talk about wins. And, but that's pretty cool, man, for you to actually talk about. It was a loss, but it was something that culture that you've built in your team and your boys there.
What are some of the like learning curves that you've taken out of like that loss? Like you would obviously felt, like anything where it's like off the field, on the field.
I reckon just preparation. Like I think the coaches did everything they could have for us to be in a position for us to get better. But like if I was to go back, I reckon I would have been a little more locked in, because like after every win, like we're going out every weekend, like all good, like 100, and like just even that last week, like the week before we played, like imagine if we just like stuff it, like let's stay in and
1 week.
Like I reckon we could have won that game, or just like mentally being more tough. Like I remember in that game I got hit. I hit really bad, and I started vomiting on the field. And like it took me like 20, 30 minutes to get back into the game, and by then it was too late. Like we had lost it, and like if I just sucked it up and was like, nah, like stuff that, like I'm gonna go hit someone. Like, I reckon that could have had a ripple effect, and like everyone could have done that. Like,
I was gonna say, were you the leader of your pack? Did everyone sort of like look to you to find something?
We had Eli Lang. He was our captain. He's pretty good. Like he's with the Brumbies Academy right now. He's elite in what he does. Like he was more of the like vocal leader. We have another captain, Paddy, but I reckon I was just the energy guy. Like that's what I take pride in. Like they're like the ones keeping everyone accountable, and I'm just the one like being a dickhead. Like
you always need that guy.
Like, when nothing's going, like I just look at my cousin, because my cousin play. I was like, let's go, bro. Like, come on, get into it. And then like, he would be like, let's go, because he's a quiet guy. And then I reckon like sort of just bring the energy.
Was it a close game or something? Like, did you just lose or?
Yeah, we lost by 15, but at halftime it was tied.
So pretty much that's only 2 tries, isn't it? Really?
Yeah. No, that's me. What's the name? Because I know you've played a lot of sports in your juniors and all that. One thing I wanted to ask was, what's one of the toughest probably moments that you've ever faced? Like, has there been a time where you actually like thought, man, this is too much for me? Like, like growing up playing basketball or rugby, like was there ever a time you just wanted to like not play at all, like give it up?
Yeah. Quite recently actually, like so when I was choosing to play rugby for school, I had a contract with the NBL with the Jack Jumpers, and I was meant to go down there. And I remember like there was a lot of like negotiating, like talking about like me staying here playing rugby. And then we came to like a decision that I would play the whole season, and then I'd move up there and play for them. And then I went up for a training camp, and I would have missed one of the games coming back. So then I asked if I could fly up, and then they did a scan during that week, and my back had an injury in it, so they didn't want me to play. And then I went up just being like the person I am, like, I can't just sit here and watch. Like, and then I ended up playing, and we won that one on the buzzer. And after that, I got a call, and they said that, like my contract would be terminated and stuff like that. And I just had a cop it on the chin, and like after that, I sort of lost a little bit of, hope for my basketball career, and I just really put all my eggs into one basket for rugby, and like I don't know, I was in a small space, and I know I remember like just being around those rugby boys and like the environment they brought, like it sort of made me happier. And then maybe like, nah, don't feel sorry for yourself. Like let's, continue to play both, like do what you want. And that was a big stepping stone for me for sure. And like, it's good.
Thanks for sharing that, man. Like, I know, like, especially when you go through those tough times and that, like, like you thinking like, that's something you love, you want to go play in that, but then something's stopping you in that. But what was it that helped you get through that? Like, was it your boys that was surrounding you?
Yeah, just the people I was around. Like, I wasn't more so upset that I chose a decision over another decision. It was just all the fact that it was all like no understanding from the other side of the field. Like, so, but during that period, I had a lot of people help me. Like, and it wasn't even help like, oh, do you need me to do this? Do you need this? Just being around the right people. Like, when you're around the right people, like everything sorts itself out. And I was fine after like a couple of weeks playing. And
Nice. But are you still with the Tasmanian?
Oh no.
Oh, so you're not with them? So right now you're not on contract with anyone?
Yeah. So,
free agent.
Yeah, nah.
That's good, bro. And it's like, it's good, like we said, that you open up about that because, there's a lot of kids out there that are doing either union and league or league and like basketball where, it gets hard, it gets very hard. Like, and like you said, like mentally, bro, you're 18, bro, like you haven't matured yet. So you're dealing with all these, emotions and all these stuff that's going through your head. Yeah. But like for you, bro, you followed your heart, which was, I want to be with these boys.
Yeah.
I want to get out there and rip in and do your thing. And bro, it's honestly, it'll pay you back in the long run, bro.
Yeah,
like, some of the things like you're meant to go through, for it to happen. And I truly believe, and I've seen some of your highlights, bro, that, there'll be more people come knocking on your door, bro, ready to pick you up. And I'm sure you already got it now. So, I feel like, and for me, being at a level 2 before, bro, like, follow your heart, bro, because that's always the right one, You would know now that you're sort of starting to get a bit of traction from people. But big ups to you for that.
No, 100%, man. Like, but I'm sure even with that, that comes like a lesson with everything in life, Like I'm sure that you would have learned heaps of things from that. You know what I mean? And for you to even share that, man, that's pretty cool, man. What's the name? Now that you're a free agent, and because you're injured at the moment, and that, what's the plans for like you now? Like, are you just gonna stay focused on basketball now, or
So now the goal is obviously to go over to America and go to college. So I'm probably going to college, and that'll be good. And then just get ready because there's an upcoming World Cup for under 19. So just prepping for that, getting ready for that, and then.
Play for Tonga or?
Samoa, Australia, bro.
Australia,
Oh, would Samoa have a team in there?
Yeah, they have a team, but they didn't qualify because there's like different sort of tournaments you go through.
So that's just next for you, next in line. That's
But just how you said you're going to college, just because like for myself and other parents that don't really know much about basketball, what is the level when you go to college to NBA? Because if you go to college, that means, is that NBA after, or is there another?
Yeah, it's really, it depends where you go. Like, you can go to NBL and then go to NBA. Like, you could probably declare for the draft whenever you want, like in whatever league. But it's just, college is a good option, like, because it's just a system where like all the American players go through, and then they try their luck and enter the draft, and then they get drafted. So
Oh, nice.
You got a few colleges that you've been over to visit it?
No, I don't have a few colleges that I've visited, but just I'm going to the University of Pittsburgh. So.
Nice.
Nice.
So you're pretty all done.
Yeah.
Set.
Good. Yeah.
Nice. Congrats, bro.
Congrats, man. Very cool.
What does that look like? Did you go over, have a check out their facilities?
No, my agent just sort of
sorted it out.
Teed it up. Yeah, like he's pretty good with that stuff. And he just
nice.
Yeah.
Has he been your agent throughout your whole career? Or just only lately?
he's been my agent for I think 2 years now. So
Oh, yeah.
that's been good. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, because that's pretty cool. It's not many people know what agents are, and that, you know what I mean. And they're pretty much the ones that do all the work behind the scenes,
Yeah.
to help you get. It's cool. So, what's the plan? When do you plan on going to college?
Hopefully in like the start of July. So after that World Cup in June.
Yeah.
So yeah, sometime in July.
Yeah.
So for the time being, are you playing in the regular season here, or is it just working one-on-one with yourself and trainers and stuff like that? How does that look?
Yeah, just obviously trying to get better, get my foot better, do all the right things by that, and
Yep.
think I'll go down to the institute again.
Yep.
And rehab down there, get better, and then play in the semi-pro league in Australia, NBL 1 over there, because there's different conferences depending where you live. So it'll be east over there.
Yeah, nice. So financially, how does that look? Like right now, like do you have to look after all your physios, your one-on-ones? Like how does that look for someone like you it's in this sort of arena?
Yeah, physio-wise, while I'm at home, I look after that. All the other stuff like flying and like going places, like the sort of institute will take care of that. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah. And is it paid? Do you get paid to play in the second league of the NBL?
You can't if you're going to college. So,
okay.
Yeah. And with the institute, because I'll play with the institute team, like no one gets paid because they're all from the same place, and like it's just young athletes playing.
So it's pretty much like an academy to try and keep you going while you're trying to get to the NBL or go colleges and that.
Yeah.
True.
So what's that like? With going through all like, all these academies, because I know at the same time, man, you're still young. You know what I mean? Like, how does that play? Like, because I know you live here and you do a lot of traveling and that. How's that for you as a young athlete? Like, is it play your head sometimes? Like being away from home and away from your family, boys, and that.
Or like obviously, like I'd rather be at home than like some places, but like while you're there, like you just got to invest all your time into doing that thing. Because if you think like that, like, oh, I want to go home, or I wish I was at home, then you'll end up going home. So I just try my best to stay locked into what I'm doing.
Because I know with like like growing up, like I never played sports, but like a lot of my boys and that played a big thing back then. Like you know what I mean, there was a lot of boys they straight after school, they're going over there, Sydney or Melbourne, but then they're being away from home for the first time, you know what I mean, and then it played with their head mentally, and then they end up coming back, you know what I mean. But that's pretty cool. Like it sounds like you've got a good headspace on you, you know what I mean. Like you're going there, but you're focused on what you want to do and what you want to achieve, man. Good on you, man.
Oh yeah, I went through that experience, bro. I come from New Zealand, and I moved over to Sydney, and I was living with a billet family. So it was pretty much I had none of my family. I was living with them first, and I moved to my family. But like I still remember clear as day some of the nights, some of the days. But I was just sitting there. I was like, I want to go home. Bro.
You just wake up just to get punished at training.
Wake up to go run around field and stuff. But like you said, bro, it's like that thing. Like if it was easy, everyone could do it.
Yeah.
Everyone would be an NBA player. Everyone would be an NRL player.
Yeah.
But for you to sort of realize it now at 18, 19, it's good that you sort of realize that, right? This is going to benefit not only you, but your family, your partner in the long run, and everyone's going to reap the rewards of your hard work,
Yeah.
But it's good, bro.
Yeah. Can you take us through, like, because I know you're in good shape, to be able to play throughout school and that.
Yeah.
Just take us through, like, just a normal week on what do you do to stay in shape as a young athlete? Like if you're just say, because basketball, you play on the weekends?
Yeah, play on the weekends.
So just say if you're playing on Saturday.
Yeah.
Like your preparation, what's your preparation look like?
Like during that Saturday?
Yeah, like during the week, like Monday to Saturday,
So like when I was like full bloom basketball before the rugby season, because we haven't had much sort of basketball in the back end. We trained two days a week, so like a Tuesday, Thursday. And then like on like a Monday, Wednesday and Friday, I'll try and get like sort of an individual in with our coach. And then I was really big into my gym before I went to rugby. So I was gymming like every day, trying to go to the gym and just do like the guy writes up the gym on the board. So you just get one of those programs and you just start doing it. So that's what I was trying to do. But I think my biggest thing that I wasn't doing right was just eating. Like,
but see, we don't know that because from me looking at it, man, it looks like because you're an athlete. You actually look like you do a lot of good things. But see, sounds obviously I eat bad and it looks like you're training. Yeah, that's the thing I'm missing. I'm not training this. Oh no, just say. But even though you're training hard, your eating's not really.
No, it was good. Like it was just like sort of one day I would eat well, and then the next I was just like, too lazy to cook something. I'll just chuck whatever's in the pantry, and then that's bad.
Do you cook all your meals, or does mum and dad do it for you?
Oh, I live with my girlfriend now, so her family cooks, and we try and cook when we can.
Nah, that's not cooking. He eats cooking. That's good. What's a game day routine look like for you? I know game days are pretty. People like to keep it really like
I try and wake up like a bit later. Just usually if we're not in like a sort of team like setting where we have to stay together and like we have a scheduled thing. I usually just try and wake up like sort of 9:30, just so I get all my sleep in because I'm a late sleeper. So and then I wake up and usually I just eat some breakfast and I put some music, listen to some music, just chill.
What's your kind of music?
Like R&B vibes, like Chris Brown, stuff like that. So it's good. And then just eat another meal before the game, and then I usually go like an hour before shoot. And then just get rid of it. It's pretty simple, so it works.
That's cool.
Bro, I was watching that starting five in that, bro, and watching some of the NBA players and their game day routine. It was crazy, man. I was watching LeBron's one. He was like shooting hoops early in the morning, then coming home, having like recovery, stretch, and then he had a nap. Always had a nap. This was if it was like a 7 o'clock game. How do you treat your recovery? Like, is it like a big thing now for you? Do you still learning still?
Yeah. Because I'm still young, like I was always just like, come home, like lie in my bed and wake up the next morning, I'm sore, but just go and play anyway. So like now I'm trying to do my best, especially getting injured, gives you a reality check, like, you're all good until you're not. So I'm just trying my best to do the rehab whilst I'm still in the boot as well. But like, growing up, it wasn't the best. Like, I won't lie, like eating, all that stuff. But, after graduating, I'm definitely matured in that aspect and just trying to do my best to.
But see, that's all right because that's a lot of young athletes these days, man. It's like, I think right now they just started to show how much recovery is much needed, and especially because you play a lot of sports, you know what I mean? But at a young age, you don't really care. Straight after the game, you just want to go feel the boys.
And it's funny you say that because, like I don't know if you've seen like rumors about like how much LeBron spends on his recovery, like upwards of like millions of dollars, and it's no luck that he's still going to this day, bro. Like he's been able to first player to play with his son, and like obviously, being a basketball player, you're jumping all the time. Your knees are always, getting smashed. Your ankles.
So, you got an injury now. Like, how's that been for you? Like, have you been through a lot of injuries through sports and that, or?
Yeah, a lot of like lower body injuries, like with feet, like rolled ankles and stuff. But it's been good. Like, it's nothing new. So
has it been like played with you mentally, like?
No, not really. It's just like, you're at home, like, you can't really do anything. So, I don't know. I guess a little bit, but not too much. It's just like, I'll just go out. Because they have a basketball hoop, but just stand in this issue and try and do something. So I'm not going crazy, but
that's cool, man. Good on it. Like, for yourself and that, especially being on the high level, injuries can be, especially being at that level, I see, like, documentaries where they say like it's actually forced people to retire. You know what I mean? And Like at a young age, to still be able to, you know, not even think it's good, man. You got a good headspace in, man. Who's a actual basketballer that you look up to, like that you idolize?
I don't really like idolize other players, like because like that's where I want to be. So like I sort of try and like visualize myself and like
where you want
speak into existence, like where I want to be and like try and chase chase what I reckon I could be. So
and that's cool.
That's
bro.
my biggest thing.
And where's that?
Oh, in the NBA, obviously.
NBA?
So yeah.
You have a particular team?
I like the Wizards because my favorite player was John Wall, and he used to play at the Wizards, but he's retired now. So
That's pretty good that you like as a young kid you got good like visualization. You know, and it comes back to like when people manifest stuff. Do you have a vision board? Do you use vision boards in that? Like
not
like
really.
stuff like a vision board is just like you could have a board and it could have the NBA sign on it.
Yeah.
It could have houses because you want to buy houses.
Yeah.
Mad Lambo, whatever it is. But like for you, like you visualize yourself standing on that court, you know, which is a good thing to to do every day because every time you're shooting hoops, you're like, I want to be on that court shooting hoops.
Yeah. It's like how he said that. I find that cool, man, because a lot of kids these days, like growing up, they're like, "Oh, I want to be like this player." But with you want to be at that. You know, you don't want to be like that player, but you want to be at this team, that level. You know, that's cool, man. What's like with now and then? What's pushing you now to actually try to get there? Like, what's your motivation? Like, is this a person or anything that's pushing you to want to get to where you want to be? Or
just I guess all the bonuses that come with like me obviously wanting to get where I am. Like for me to get where I want to be, like obviously it'd be like satisfaction, like, oh yeah, I'm here. But I guess with all that comes with it, like as you said, like before we talked about, like there's not really a full Polynesian person in the NBA right now. So I think that's something I chase. And like just growing up, even like I never really was like, oh, this guy's Poly. Like, I want to do that. Like in basketball, especially like in rugby, it's easy. Like, all good. So I guess if I could, take a few steps into being that person or becoming that person, it'd mean a lot to me. So I guess doing stuff like that and also just giving back to my family, like the people who made me who I am and people who got me to where I'm at. So
that's cool.
It's inspiring, bro. Like like I said, we were talking before, there's no full, Samoan there. And for you to be chasing that, bro, that's going to leave a legacy, When you finish the game, bro, they're going to remember that Siulepa name, bro, because, like you said, bro, if you can get that first, full Samoan, at whatever NBA team it is, bro, and you know what most Islander communities are like, bro, when their nations are doing well, they get behind their team, bro. They get behind their people and go hard.
100%, man. And this is like with this platform, this is like something why I like doing this is when we see our poly kids coming up, I hope, after all these athletes come through here, like our own people can come and support, like your journey and that. But going back to like, the culture-wise and that, what was your upbringing like with your Samoan culture? Was it a strong Samoan family or?
Yeah, so my mom's parents, they were pastors. So from like an early age, because we lived in an island, we just going to church all the time, Samoan church. But the thing was like we were always doing stuff like that, but none of us could speak Samoan. So we just,
we were all like...
just like, I guess culturally we were involved a lot, like when we were younger. But since then, I guess trying to get more connected with my Samoan side and sort of do things like I touched on, like to try and represent more. And
that's cool, man.
Yeah.
So were you actually brought up in Inala?
Yeah.
Like, is that were you born here? Eh?
Yeah, I was born in Australia, but my parents lived in Inala for ages. So.
And did your mum and dad come from Samoa or New Zealand? Yeah,
they moved from Samoa to New Zealand and then they moved to New Zealand here. So.
Oh, man, that's cool, as. It's good to know that we've got an athlete coming out of it now. Basketball too, man.
Enough of the NRL players.
No, it's cool because this is you're our first basketball segment that we've had here on the Futurism podcast, and it's rare you see Pacific Islanders in the sport. I feel like we could see more, but I feel like it's the financial. That's the hard part and it's just hard because we Islanders, we come from not really financial wise, like we're not really strong on that side, but we try our best to invest in our kids and that. But it'd be cool, man, like to even see you like chase your dreams and that, man, because that will inspire so many of our young Polynesian athletes, But you just keep on pushing, man. But if just one last thing, man, before we start wrapping up things, if there was for our young basketball athletes, like that are listening and that, if you could give advice, just on, just something that you've been with your journey, and that, what would it be?
Yeah, just like first and foremost, like trust in the Lord. Like he always has a plan for everyone out there, and like then trust yourself. Like just make sure you make the decisions on what you think's best for you. And if people don't agree with that, just make sure you talk to them if they're loved ones, and try and convey like what you're feeling and what you're meaning, and then just stick out what you do and just try your hardest. That's all you could do. So yeah.
Thanks heaps for that, man. I know that'll mean a lot to our young basketball players coming up. You got anything else?
Nah, bro. Thanks again for coming on, bro. Like that. Like me and Huck said, man, to listen to a different sporting, niche of players and things that you went through, bro, to get to where you are now. You still got a long journey ahead of you.
Yeah.
Like you said, bro. Like from us, bro, all the best, bro. Like we believe that, you'll be able to do it, bro. You're gonna conquer that first Samoan NBA player, bro. But like you said, bro, at the end of the day, it's what the person believes in themselves. And it was awesome to talk to you, bro, and get to know your background.
Is there anyone you wanna do a shout out, like say thank you or to before we wrap things up? That's up to you, just
like all the people that helped me, like like just shout out to them. Like they know who they are, they know what they've done. Like
all good, man. Thanks, man. Thanks again for jumping on, man. This means a lot, especially to this platform, to have someone like you come and share your journey, man. All the best with your career, man. Man, keep on leading the way for young ones, eh? But yeah, I just want to say thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe, and check out what's yet to come. And see you in the next one.